Hello guys, this is Ajit and welcome you all on this map channel. Today I will continue the second chapter of class 9 geography. The name of chapter is physical features of India. Okay. In the previous lecture we studied about three features of India that are the Himalayan mountain, the northern plain, and third one, the peninsular plateau. These three topics we covered in the previous video. Okay. Today I will cover rest of the three other physical features of the India that are: one is the Indian desert. Second one is the coastal plains, and third one is the Iceland. Okay, so today we will cover all the chapter. So let us start. First of all, the Indian desert. Okay, it is in the western margin of the Aravalli Hills. Wait, I am just drawing the map. Wait, I am drawing first of all India map, and with the help of the map, I will explain everything one by one. Clear? Let's see. Map is not drawn fine on the tab. Okay, so just I'm trying to create fine, but let's see. These today I will cover this chapter. This is this is India, Sri Lanka. Here is Andaman and Nicobar, Lakshadweep, Maldives. These are clear. These portion are what in Rajasthan. This portion in Rajasthan. Clear. Here is what Aravalli range. I already discussed in the previous video. This is the one of the oldest mountain range of India. Okay, west of this range there is the desert land in this area. Okay, this area is known as the Indian desert. It is found in Rajasthan. Clear? In this region, in this region, what there has what arid climate, and it has arid climate. Okay, arid climate. Arid climate, that means there is low rainfall. Okay, here in this area generally it this area receives rainfall around 50 centimeters. Okay, less than also this one. Okay, that's why the vegetation, it is not suitable for the agriculture. Okay, in this area generally the vegetation found that have what generally the cactus, thorny bushes are generally found in this area. Clear? Looney River, one of the largest Looney River. one of the largest river of this area of desert area. In desert Indian desert, there is a Looney River, which is one of the largest. It takes birth around the middle of the Ravli Hills, okay, and drain into the Run of Kutch. That means it not drain into the oceans. That means in Bay of Bengal, it drain in the Run of Kutch. Here around here it drains. That means it's dry up inland in the desert, in the land. That's why this river is also known as what? Inland drainage. Inland drainage means what? Inland drainage. That means the river, if dried into the land, that is known as inland drainage. Clear? So loonies perform inland drainage. Okay, it drain into the land. Okay, it drain before entering into the Arabian Sea. Clear? And Looney is one of the largest river of this area, in desert area. Okay. Generally, streams in this region has water in rainy season. Okay. In winter season, the rivers are generally dried. Clear? So they are the property of Indian desert. Clear? Now come to the coastal plain. I already explained in previous video about the Western Ghat. This is in the Western Ghat, and here is the Eastern Ghat. Okay. So coastal plain, there in India has two coastal plain. One is the Western coastal plain, Western plain, and another is the Eastern coastal plain. Okay, Western coastal plain is found between the what? Western Ghat. This one is the Western Ghat, and Arabian Sea. Here is Arabian Sea. Arabian Sea, and here is Bay of Bengal. This one is what? Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal. So Western coastal plain is the narrow plain which stretches from around Gujarat. It stretches from Gujarat to where? In this is Malabar coast generally. So this is a narrow plain. Clear? And it is found between the what? Western Ghat and Arabian Sea. Same like Eastern plain, it is found between the Bay of Bengal and Eastern Ghat. Clear? So Western plain is also divided into three parts. One part is in here. One part is what? Divided into three parts. Let's see. Western plain. Here is what? You just suppose Daman. Here is here Daman. Here is Goa. So this western plain is known as Konkan coastal plain. Coastal plain. Clear? It stretches from where? Daman to Goa, and Goa to this one is what? Mangaluru. This one is Mangaluru. Goa to Mangaluru, the stretch of the western coastal plain from Goa to Mangaluru is termed as what? Kannur coast. Kannur coast, and Mangaluru to Kanyakumari. Here is Kanyakumari. This is termed as Malabar coast. Malabar. So western coast is divided into three parts. That is the northern part is the of western plain is what? Western coast of the part of the western coast is the Konkan coastal plain. Central is the Kannur and southernmost is the Malabar coastal. So western coast is divided into three parts: Konkan coastal plain, Kannur coastal plain, Malabar coast. So you just remember this in order also from north to south. First is in north Konkan. Sometime question asked as a order, arrange in order north to south. So Konkan, Kannur, and then Malabar. Clear? North to south. Clear that one? And also you just remember from what extent it is stretched. Its stretch is from where to where. So Konkan coastal stretches from Daman to Goa. Kannur coast stretches from Goa to Mangaluru, and Malabar coast stretches from Mangaluru to Kanyakumari. Clear? After that, you come to the where? Eastern coastal plain. Here is the Kaveri Delta. Okay. Kaveri Delta. So the narrow plain which stretches from Kanyakumari to Kaveri Delta is termed as what? Coromandel Coast. Coromandel Coast. What is Coromandel? Where extension of the Coromandel Coast is from Kanyakumari to Kaveri Delta. Clear? This one is the Coromandel Coast. Clear? And this is the part of eastern coastal plain. Clear? And then Kaveri Delta to here is Krishna Delta. Clear? That is known as Carnatic Coast. The extension of Carnatic Coast is from Kaveri to Krishna Godavari Delta. Clear? That is one, here this one is what? Krishna Godavari Delta. Krishna Godavari Delta. Okay. And from Krishna Godavari Delta to Mahanadi Delta, this one here, Mahanadi Delta. Mahanadi river that flows in where? In Orissa. That is known as the northern Sirkar. Clear? Northern Sirkar. So it is the division of eastern coastal plain. That means Coromandel Coast, Carnatic Coast, and northern Sirkar. Clear? It is also in order here from south to north. Okay. In the southern mode of plain of the eastern coastal plain is what? Coromandel Coast. Then in middle part Carnatic Coast, and in the northern part northern Sirkar. Clear? So these are also division of the eastern coastal plain. Clear? The main rivers of the southern India generally flows in eastern coastal plain. That is, the main river are generally Mahanadi River. Here is the Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri. So all the main rivers of southern India is flown in the eastern coast, and that fell into the Bay of Bengal. All these rivers drawn into where? Drain into where? In Bay of Bengal. That these rivers run from west to east. Okay. In southern India, most of the river flows from west to east. Some rivers I already explained in the previous video, that is Narmada and Tapi. These two rivers flows from east to west. Here is the Narmada region. Here is the what? Suppose here is Vindhya range, then here is the Narmada, and then Satpura range, and here is the Tapi river, and this river flows in this side. Clear? That means east to west. Only these two rivers, just remember this thing. Sometimes question has asked the direction of river. On the direction of river, question has also asked. So remember this. Narmada and Tapi flows from east to west, and most of the river of southern India flows from west to east. Why these are flows in this? And because here has the slope has in eastern direction. There is slope in eastern direction. That's why many of the rivers that flows in the eastern side. Clear? And then into where? Bay of Bengal. Clear? And here is in western plain. Here is the Western Ghat, and it has elevated mountain. That's why so many rivers not following in this side. It is also barrier for the river flowing in this side. Clear? So we cover also the what? The coastal plain. Now the last topic of this chapter is what? The island. Okay. Let's see. Iceland. Here is what? Lakshadweep. India has only two islands. One is the Andaman. This one is what? Andaman and Nicobar. Andaman and Nicobar. And this one is what? Lakshadweep. Earlier the Lakshadweep was known as what? Earlier name, the old name of Lakshadweep was Lakkadeep, Minikoy, and Aminideep. Okay, the older name of the Lakshadweep was what? Lakkadeep, Minikoy, Aminideep. Okay, so here it is important for what? The coral reef is found in this island. Coral reef. Later we will discuss more about these things. It has what? Vivid vegetation. That's why coral reef has importance. Okay. We also call the rainforest of the sea. You know the rainforest that has large number of vegetation, like same that coral reef has also large number of vegetation, and that is found in this Lakshadweep. Okay. The largest coral reef of the world is where? You know, in Australia. That is the Australian coral reef is the largest coral reef of Australia. Okay. The scene of the coral reef is very uh, very beautiful. Okay. So this island cover around 32 square kilometer, and the capital of this Lakshadweep is what? Kavarati. It is the union territory that it is controlled by the central government. The administration in this region is generally controlled by the central government. And one thing here is one Pete Island. PT Island here is PT Island. It is known for what? This island is famous for what? Uninhabited. It is important for uninhabited. Uninhabited, and here is what? Bird sanctuary. It is also known for bird sanctuary. So question could ask in which island PT Island is found. So you can just write in Lakshadweep, PT Island found in the Lakshadweep. Clear? And why it is famous? Because it has there is a famous bird sanctuary and it is uninhabited area. Clear? Now come to the Andaman and Nicobar. Andaman and Nicobar basically divided in two parts, Andaman and Nicobar. Andaman is in northern part, Nicobar is in southern part. Clear? And this one here, the southern part is the Nicobar, and this part is Andaman. Andaman is further divided into northern Andaman, middle Andaman, southern Andaman, and great Andaman. Okay, here is Andaman. Right, Andaman. Clear? And this is the Nicobar. The southernmost part of India is what in Indra Point. I already discussed in previous video that Indra Point found in this area. Here is the Indra Point that is located in where? In Nicobar. Clear? This one is the Indra Point. Okay. 10-degree channel divide Andaman and Nicobar. 10-degree channel. This channel divided Andaman and Nicobar. Sometimes question asks which channel divide Andaman and Nicobar. That is 10-degree channel divide the Andaman and Nicobar. Okay, this is northern Andaman, middle Andaman, little Andaman. Here is the great Andaman. Okay, one question for you guys. There are 3 islands in Andaman which name has changed recently. Write the name of that island in the comment box. This is question for you. Clear? So Andaman and Nicobar, the headquarter of the Andaman or Nicobar is where? Port Blair. Port Blair. This is the headquarter of Andaman and Nicobar. One thing is that here is Sentinel Island. One island is found here, Sentinel Island. Okay, this is important. Sentinel Island. In this island, the important things of this island is what? This is governed by, this is in Indian territory, but Indian government not interfering in the people who is habitated here. Okay, the people who is living in this region, Indian government is not intervening in the society of the people living here. Okay, these people, the people who is living in this area, they are tribes. They are tribes. The tribes who is living in the Sentinel Island, they spend the life in the primitive style. Primitive style. That means these people living. These people are still living as an ancient way. Okay, and no, that's why Indian governments try to preserve their lifestyle. Okay, some year back, this island was also in the news. Okay, one foreign traveler came here and tried to convince the people, but he was killed. Anybody is going here, that people try to kill them with archery and bow. Still they are using as a weapon. The people who is living in the Sentinel Island using the weapons, archery and bow using as a weapons. Okay, so Andaman and Nicobar is also covered. Today whole topic is cover of this chapter. If you have any doubt, then write in the comment box. I will try to explain it. Okay, now come to the question answer of this chapter. Clear? I will explain only the objective type question here. Clear? Choose the right answer from the 4 alternative given below. A land mass bounded by sea on the 3 sides is referred to as what? Peninsular. I told you, southern part of India is what? Peninsular. Why we call it peninsular? Because the southern part of India, this is the southern part. These are surrounded by what? Ocean. Here is Bay of Bengal, Here is Arabian Sea. So the three from this side, from this side, from this side, all the three from three sides, these are surrounded by water. That's why it is called peninsular. Okay, peninsula property is what? It is surrounded by water from three sides. Okay, so the first answer of the first question was peninsula. Clear? Mountain range in the eastern part of India, forming its boundary with Myanmar, are collectively called Purvanchal. Okay, the mountain range in eastern part of India, we let's see. This is the eastern part of India. These are the eastern part of India. Here is what? Nago Hill, Manipur Hill, Mizo Hill, Garo Khasi and the others. So these all hills are collectively known as what? Purvanchals. Clear? Western coastal strip south of Goa is referred to as what? Western coastal strip south of Goa is referred to as what? Karnad. I already explained today. All the three part of the western island, western coastal plain. I already explained. So western part is what? The Goa. It is stretching from where? Goa to south of Goa. Is it Goa to where? Mangaluru. Clear? That is Karnad. In the center part of that. Clear? It is found between the Konkan and Malabar coast. Clear? The highest peak of Eastern Ghat is Mahendragiri. Mahendragiri is the highest peak of Eastern Ghat. I already tell about this in the previous video. I told about that the highest peak of the Eastern Ghat is what? Mahendragiri. And what is the highest peak of Eastern Ghat? That is the Doda Betta. Clear? I already told these things. Clear? So now this chapter is completed. In next video I will come with the third chapter. The name of the third chapter is drainage. Okay, so hope this video will be benefit for you. If you will find this video beneficial for you, then just subscribe my channel, share this video and like it, and if you have any suggestion and doubt, just write in the comment box. Thank you.